YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? Hey, we back with another video, and today we gonna do an updated tier list video. It's the new season. It's been out for a minute, maybe going on 2 weeks now, so I figured it's time to give y'all an updated tier list. Now, this list doesn't have to really consist of legends based off of ranked. I will probably throw in a little bit of the legends usefulness in ranked, but I'm pretty much just gonna throw in a tier list for overall, in my opinion. If you guys would like another video where I'm just giving out my reasoning to why these legends are better in ranked, then I can, but for the most part, we're just gonna be talking about just the overall ability of the legends. Also, side note, man, there probably won't be too much gameplay in the background because I was having some troubles with my PC recording everything, and it was a big ass shit show. So there's gonna be a little bit of clips playing while I'm talking, and then there's gonna be some of me, and we're gonna be looking at the legends and just talking about them. So anyways, that's pretty much just giving you guys an idea of how this video is gonna go. But if you guys are new here, I would love it if you subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, man, and share it with your friends, your family, whoever you think would enjoy seeing this content. I got a lot of good videos on here, and without further ado, man, let's run it bike. So starting us off, man, we gonna try to go from left to right and just go all the way through it. Yes, I don't have Mirage, okay? I don't have Watson either. They're not for me, but we gonna talk about them. Anyways, starting us off, we got Bloodhound. All right, so no cap, no rapper kappa. Bloodhound is guaranteed definitely S tier. S tier in ranked, S tier in pubs. Bloodhound has jumped up a lot and become a fan favorite. Bloodhound's win rate is also really high in the game, if I'm not mistaken, but Bloodhound just adds a lot of usefulness to the team with them wall hack scans that they get. The Beast of the Hunt is just probably one of the more fun things to use in the game because you really turn into a werewolf, activate your inner Sharingan. Yes, the Sharingan activates. I don't care what you talking about, Marquez. It's the Sharingan, bitch, not Byakugan. Anyways, so they activate that and you just full on werewolf mode and you hunting niggas down, getting kills in pubs and shit like that. So Bloodhound adds a lot of usefulness to the team for ranked and again for pubs. I think they're fun. I know some people are upset because they don't think that Bloodhound's all that great because they don't have the maneuverability like how like a Pathfinder or Horizon. Shit, let me see who else. Even Bangalore, because you know Bangalore got that passive, and Wraith. I'm not gonna disrespect my girl, but I think Bloodhound is a really good legend to run. Probably one of the best legends in the game. Top 5 for sure. Moving on, we got Gibraltar, and this big nigga, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man, definitely a top tier S tier legend, but for me, honestly, I'm not great with Gibby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has such a huge hitbox, and Gibby's one of those legends that takes some skill to learn how to use. Like, you gotta know how to really work that bubble when you throw the dome down, and you gotta know which weapons best suit him for the gun shield. Like, for example, snipers or the G7. My dog wants to be a part of the show. Really, he wants to get on the couch. Anyways, so yeah, Gibby's one of those more difficult to use legends to be. Like, he's, like I said, he's still S tier, but he's one of the difficult to use legends and be good with, you know what I'm saying? So like a good Gibby is kind of hard to come across unless you're playing ranked. But again, this video, I don't want to make it all about ranked, but just even in pubs, it's hard to find a good Gibby, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are not really many of them. It's just that he has Fortify and the bubble and the arm shield, which makes him OP and tanky. So a good Gibby is hard to come across, but This legend is definitely S tier. Even after all the little bit of nerfs that they gave him, I still think Gibby is S tier legend. Moving on, we got Lifeline and the one and only medic in the game. Truth be told, in my honest opinion, Lifeline battles between S tier and A tier. In pubs, I don't think you necessarily need a healer. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely play an entire game without one. But now that's why I say A tier. But in ranked, I say she's a S tier legend, because who doesn't need a valuable, you know, lifeline on the team? Someone that can pick you up technically and doesn't have to stay out of the gunfight like how she used to. That buff that they gave her, what was that, season 5, the end of season 5? That was a huge buff in my opinion. I know a lot of Lifeline mains still are upset about that, but she is in a really good place in my opinion. I think they need to change her ult personally. I don't know to what, but I say it needs to be changed. But Lifeline's really good. I don't think there's anything more to be said about her. Very small character, small hitbox, fun to use. If you wanted to use her in pubs, again, there's nothing wrong with that, because you can maneuver with your shield if one of your teammates go down before they quit, because you know on PC niggas like to quit. But yeah, she's a really good legend, and that's pretty much all I got to say about her. Moving on to Pat Feezy. Oh man, Pathfinder's kind of been one of the legends that's been going up and down, because they nerfed him and then they buffed him and then they nerfed him and then they didn't know what to do with him. And I don't know. I say Pathfinder could definitely be an S tier legend. He's still, without a doubt, y'all, I'm probably going to always say this, one of the most fun, top 2 or 3 most fun legends to play in the game. So Pathfinder is great all around pubs, and I'm gonna have to get back to y'all on that ranked one though. I don't know if Pathfinder is like a need for rank, and we can get into that a little bit later in the video, but I don't know if he's necessarily a need to have legend in ranked, you know what I'm saying? So Path is definitely, is still good, A tier legend for sure. Maybe trying to get back into that S tier, but Pathfinder is definitely a really good legend, and he's really fun to play. I think they still need to just fix that big ass hitbox that this nigga got, and get rid of that low profile shit, because him taking more damage with a big ass hitbox like how he has, it's unacceptable. Now, speeding it up a little bit, we gonna move on over to Wraith, and I still really love Wraith. There's not much to say about her, man. She's great everywhere. She's probably top 3 best legends in the game to use in ranked and pub. She just adds so much value to the team in ranked, and she's just really fun and easy to play in ranked, in my opinion. She's well, not in ranked, I would say. I want to say more so easy to play in pubs. She has some things that you can do with her to where you could be a much better Wraith, but I think for the most part, Wraith is really good when, you know, you're just trying to get out of trouble, even though they kind of nerfed that a little bit. She's really good with that. Her passive, I don't hear enough people talk about that, but that thing is still very useful, especially when you're trying to, you know, when you're in open space and you're not sure if somebody is aiming at you, if there's traps around, whatever the case may be. Her passive is really, really strong in the game, and I don't think she gets enough credit for that passive. Everybody just talks about her portal and her small ass hitbox. All right, so going on over to Bangalore. Oh, sorry, I didn't say, but Wraith obviously S tier. If I say she's top 3 legend, S tier clearly. Moving on over to Schmangalore. This legend is B tier. There ain't no other reason for me to say she's higher than a B tier, bro. She has not gotten any real buff. She's been the same legend shit since they slightly nerfed her fucking passive ability. Oh, well, no, wait, I'm sorry. She got a slight little tweak in her ultimate where it falls a little faster or goes off a little faster, whatever the case may be. She's still average, you know what I'm saying? And her smoke is cool and all, and I know some of y'all gonna be like, but bro, with the smoke you could, man, that shit gets in the way a lot of the times, and it's hard as shit to see through So Bangalore is B, and I ain't changing it. She is a B tier legend. Ranked B tier. Pubs, she's whatever. She is a whatever legend. Now, moving on, Caustic. Caustic is really good, honestly. He's another legend that's teetering between A/S tier legend because the recent little buff he got to where his gas does more damage now, and teammates and foes can see through the gas. It doesn't, you know, what's the word? Impair? That's the word, I think. Impair their vision. And yes, anyways, it doesn't mess up your vision. So, you know, that's cool that they did that in the game or whatever, but Caustic is a really, really good legend. He's a lot easier, in my opinion, to use than somebody like Gibby, but he just adds so much value to the team in ranked, especially. He adds a whole lot of value, and I came to realize that if you are, for example, solo queuing in ranked, Caustic is the way to go because you can play where ranked is a game or a mode where you're kind of more so sitting around and not going out there rushing crazy to get kills. Caustic is the way to go because he's a slow paced legend where you have your gas, and that's technically all you really need to win some fights. So he's probably the best legend to run solo ranked, but in pubs he's still even good. Even in pubs, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to play that campy play style, but he just controls the flow of the game, which makes him really good. So like I said, he's A/S tier in my opinion. Then you got Mirage. I think he's another B tier legend in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, because I haven't unlocked him, and I can, but I haven't unlocked him and had the chance to see what this new buff is about. But just from like reading the patch notes, it didn't seem like it was anything to really throw him up there like that. He just seems like one of those legends that's it's cool and it's fun to get people with bamboozles. And don't get me wrong, I think that he's in a really good spot. Not every legend needs to be A or S tier, you know what I'm saying? But he's a really fun and rewarding legend to use, because I'm not gonna lie, I still get bamboozled by this nigga sometimes, bro. Like sometimes I don't know which Mirage is real and which one is fake. So I think they did a lot better with his decoys and shit like that. So I think that he's in a good spot, and I think he's fine. Leave him at a B tier. There's no need to make him any better than this. He's okay, unless his win rate obviously goes down, because you know that's what they care about. They want people to be at a high win rate, and they obviously want you to pick all the legends. So I think he's in a good spot. People are gonna pick him. People are gonna have fun with him. And I mean, if you want to run him in ranked, you can. Truth be told, let me just say this: you can really run whatever and whoever you want in ranked. It's one of those things where I know a lot of videos, and I've even made a video where I've talked about a specific team that you should run. Yeah, there probably are specific teams or legends that you should run to better your odds of winning the game, but you can at the same time run whoever the hell you want. Anyways, keep going with the video. Octane sucks. Octane is doo-doo. I enjoy Octane because he's a fun legend to play. You know what I'm saying? But Octane is really like a C tier legend, really borderline D tier legend, bro. Like the launch pad's not great. I don't like it at all. I like the fact that they made him slightly faster with the stem shot now, because I didn't feel like he was fast enough. And then, excuse me, the buff that he had recently got where he gets more health back. But I just heard and read that they're pretty much getting ready to nerf that soon. So he's about to be trash all over again. And it's so unfortunate. Y'all see the skin. Look at the skin they gave him. Oh, Octane, you deserve better than this. You deserve better. You was the first legend we got. Anyways, moving on. Octane is ass. Going on to Watson. Watson is she's a difficult legend for me personally to use. Honestly, I don't see her being used at all in pubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see people using Watson like that at all. And if you see a Watson, is mainly in ranked, And even then in ranked, it's kind of like, yeah, Watson is cool. You know what I'm saying? You could use her effectively, but there's no need for a Watson when you have a Caustic. You know, why pick Watson when you can get Caustic in ranked? But I say Watson, even though there's really no big reason to pick her, I still say she's about an A tier legend because that damn the shit that stops her ult, y'all know what the hell it's called, the shit that stops all the incoming damage from grenades and Gibby's ult and Caustics and all that shit, it's cool, still needs to be buffed. It doesn't give you enough shield charge in my opinion. They did that. I feel like she'd be a little more valuable. I know they did give her a buff to the wires, but still, why use her when you got Caustic? Moving on, we got my boy Crypto. I love Crypto, and I say he's about an A tier legend as well. Pubs, there's really no reason to run Crypto in pubs at all, bro. Like there's zero reason to run him there. But if you're talking about ranked, there's a pretty big reason to run Crypto. He takes a little bit of getting used to, because I know some people just fly around with the drone all day, and I don't think that's an effective way to use Crypto. I feel like you should be in and out that damn drone, in real quick, see, hey, there's 3 teams around here, we should fall back a little bit, let's play it slow, we know it's hella groups here, let's not get caught up and get gang banged by every fucking body. So that's where he adds value. There's no need to be flying around in it forever. The EMP I still think is really good, and good teams are gonna know, hey, if there's a Crypto EMP drone hitting niggas and shit, it's time to push that action because niggas is hurting. So I think he's valuable in ranked. I agree with, who was it? I had recently seen Cocoa Puffs. Is that his? No, Cocoa Puffs. There we go. Sorry, I'm not trying to disrespect him, but I had recently seen that he was talking about Crypto is more so effective when you have a good team around him, you know. So I would say like a full team instead of you just soloing and stuff like that. So Crypto's good, A tier legend in ranked, but pretty much no point, worthless in running him in pubs. Not that you can't, it's just you know, there's no point. Rev is like a B/A tier in my opinion. I also heard that his win rate and people picking Rev is really starting to fall down as of late. So I don't know what they're gonna do with him. I don't even know what they could really change on him, because I thought the last buff was a really good buff, and I thought that was gonna keep Rev alive for a while, but apparently he's slowly starting to die off. So Rev is fun to use all around in my opinion. I think he's a good legend to have in ranked with the right team, and obviously you can run him in pubs and just mess around and enjoy yourself. But apparently, yeah, he's kind of falling down the list a little bit, so I'll just leave it at that. But I think he's a solid B/A tier legend. Loba. Now with Loba, the little buff that they gave her, I still don't think it was enough. The little buffs that they gave her, I think there needs to be more. I enjoy the fact though that I can just take as much ammo as I want without it, you know, taking up my 2 little slots. But I just really feel like there needs to be more done to her. Like, she does not have enough in my opinion. I think her Q could be better. And I mean, I don't know, leave the ult the way it is, I guess, but I just think Loba is kind of meh, you know what I'm saying? She's probably like a C tier legend in my opinion. Yeah, let's just put her there, C tier legend. Moving on to Rampart. Truthfully, y'all, I didn't think she was that bad of a legend, especially when she first came out. I thought she was about in a good place, but I guess not. I guess I was wrong. But Rampart to me is, I don't know. She's also an average legend. I'd say C kind of B tier legend. I know they gave her some type of buffs where her shield goes up a little quicker, and then Sheila doesn't take as long to charge up, but I don't know. I don't think brand parts needed like that, especially not in ranked. And in pubs, I mean, if you want to use her in pubs, just have fun with her. Like I said, pubs is really just all about having fun, so she's a good legend to have fun with. But she's also about a C/B tier legend. Yeah, C tier. Let's just say she's a C tier legend in my opinion in season 7. And I don't know, maybe she'll get another buff. Maybe something will happen in the second half of season 7 where she just becomes like a part of the meta or something like that. But as of right now, she's just there. And finally, Horizon. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was kind of downplaying Horizon and didn't think that she was gonna be all that valuable to the team. But Horizon is really good early on in the game. Her Q allows her to go up high as shit. I didn't think it was gonna let you get up that high. And it allows you to move and strafe while you're in the air. Clutch. It does not have a long cooldown. Clutch. I don't think they need to change that. Respawn, leave that shit alone. That's a good cooldown for it. Her ult is definitely a good ult. It's not like overpowered whatsoever. It's not something where it's like, holy shit, they need to nerf it. It's like, hey, if you use it strategically and you use it the right way, it's a really good ult. You can pull people from behind cover. You can get it to where you got somewhat of a slight pull, so now people are a little slower, so you got a chance to get a couple shots in on them and shit like that. So I think Horizon is in a very good spot. She is really strong, and it's mainly because of that Q. Her ult is just, you know, icing on the cake, but that Q is really good. It'll get you up to high places. Like I said, you can still strafe with it. The cooldown is amazing. She's about an A to S tier legend. She's definitely really good in ranked and very good in pubs. And honestly, to me, there's no huge reason to run Pathfinder if you have a Horizon. You know what I'm saying? Like, her Q can take the entire team with you, which makes Pathfinder not completely obsolete, but there's like no real need of running him. But it definitely makes Octane obsolete with his launch pad, which is not all that great. So in my opinion, Horizon is a really good legend. She's also a part of the top 5. So, you know, I think they need to just let her be. Don't try to change nothing. Y'all did a really good job for once with the new legend coming out. And it's not even, well, no, it's taking shots at Respawn. They make some shitty legends when they first come out and then have to buff them throughout the next 2 seasons shit. And so, you know, this is a really good job on this legend. Don't fuck her up. But I know I did say top 5 legends, so I feel like just as like a little bit of a bonus, I should give you guys the top 5. In my opinion, top 5 legends in no particular order are Bloodhound, Gibby, Wraith, Horizon, and it alternates between Lifeline and Caustic in my opinion. So that would be my top 5 legends, and that's also my tier list. So that's pretty much gonna do it for my video. I hope that was helpful for you guys to get an idea of the legends. Like I said, I can go more in depth with the legends and why they're good for ranked and stuff like that if you guys want, but just let me know in the comments down below if that's what you would like to see. But I took up enough of you guys' time, man. Again, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like. It'll help me out a whole bunch, man. And again, share this video, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.